I'm going to be looking for their tenacity, their compassion, and do they believe in it? And I would say this to them. If you had your last dollar, would you invest in it?
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.
Well, I think what we learned last year was how creative and inventive people can be. And I think a lot of that was spurred on by COVID, because if you had a business prior to COVID, you had to sort of recreate yourself and figure out how to market newly and how to sell your product and how to distribute it as well. So that really changed a lot of businesses from the traditional way that we know. So we're excited about what new things are in the marketplace, and it's a crazy world right now. So it'll be fun to see what we get to view.
What I'm looking for is, a lot of people come to me all the time and they want me to invest in their companies. The first question I ask is, well, how much money do you have invested? And so many times these entrepreneurs say, well, I have a lot of time, my time is worth money. I said, let's cut through all that. I don't care what your time is worth. How much money do you have invested? If they don't have any money invested, I'm not interested. A big pitfall is say how much money they're really going to earn. Don't put a pie in the sky. Don't tell me you're going to make me millions of dollars when you haven't even tested the market. Be conservative in your plan. That's the advice I would give them.
I think they should probably avoid the finance part, okay? If they can believe that their product can basically help someone, they can make it work with the numbers. Don't get convoluted with the initial capital structure. Make sure they have a product that will help and basically help mankind.
I'm going to be looking for their tenacity, their compassion, and do they believe in it? And I would say this to them. If you had your last dollar, would you invest in it?
Right.
And if they would,
right.
Or I would say to them, if you believe that strongly in it, would you give up your job to go do this?
Right.
Because that takes a lot of conviction.
Biggest thing is not having a backup plan. Always have a backup plan so that you'll be able to sustain your livelihood while you're trying to have your dream come true. I think the biggest misconception people have is that when you go all in, that means that you don't have to worry about how you're going to eat the next day. For us, for me at least, it's always been like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to put all my heart in this, but I know at the end of the day, I can always go back and make money through being a nurse practitioner. And I think that's what I'm going to be looking for is, well, what is your backup plan if this doesn't work? If you're putting everything in this, what's going to happen if tomorrow you don't have any money to buy a loaf of bread?
I made every mistake through the years. But like I said, when I was up there, I'm like a baseball hitter. I'm a 300 hitter. I've missed 7 out of 10 times, but the ones I hit been pretty good. Yeah. But I've missed more than I hit. So, that's why I'm all about people taking shots. You got to take shots in life. You got to take shots here. And I admire these people who are going to come and take a shot in front of all of us.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.